Good morning, scholars, and welcome to Read Alouds with Miss Castle. I'm so glad that you are here with me today. We're going to have a great day today and a wonderful story. What author have we been talking about this week? Her name is, yes, Melanie Watt. Way to go, scholars. Keep it up, remembering her name. So proud of you. Today, we're going to see more about Melanie Watt, and we're going to watch another video of Melanie Watt. Before anything, though, I see Scaredy Squirrel. And what is he holding? He has his emergency kit, so he's always prepared. Say hi, Scaredy Squirrel. Today, when we watch the video about Melanie, we're going to see her as an illustrator. We're going to see her drawing, and we're going to hear from her what she uses to help her with her drawings. How does she come up with her characters? That is what we are going to find out today. So stay on and enjoy the video of Melanie.
My ideas come from a lot of places. Sometimes it's about remembering things that happened to me as a kid. Sometimes it's about what I see around me or just observing animals and looking at their personality and thinking, I think a cat like that would make a great character, someone like Chester. I think what I look for when I create a character is I'm trying to make these associations between what those types of animals do and how they react to situations. Like Chester is always in your face. It's kind of like when I grew up with a cat. My cat used to climb all over my homework and get in the way. So I try to use a personality that works with the type of animal. If you look at a squirrel in a park, you'll see that they're pretty nervous. They run around in circles and trying to hide. They look really busy as well. And I think that fits in really well with the character, Scaredy Squirrel. So in the beginning, when I wanted to draw a squirrel, I knew it was Scaredy Squirrel, but I didn't know exactly what he would look like. So I did a few sketches. You know, for me, when I think of Scaredy, I think of those teeth. That smile. I think that's really Scaredy. I encourage every kid to go out there, look around, and get inspired by what's out there. By nature, by people, by books, by animals, by a lot. I think you can be inspired, and from that you can be creative.
Did you enjoy hearing from Melanie? I did. I loved hearing that she got her ideas from lots of different places. Can you tell me one place that she got her ideas from for her illustrations? Where did she get her ideas? Yeah, you are right. I love that you gave me one example of where she found her ideas. I'm going to name some as well. She found her examples in nature. She said that she went to the park and she saw squirrels be super nervous, and that gave her the idea of Scaredy Squirrel. She also mentioned that she had a cat growing up, and that cat and how the cat acted gave her the idea of what she wanted for her cat as Chester the cat in her books. We're now going to talk about a new emotion that Scaredy Squirrel may have in this story. This emotion is shocked. Go shocked with me. Oh no. Do it again. Oh no. Sometimes people gasp and make that noise. Oh no. And sometimes they just make a face. Who knows? What do you think shocked means? Think about it. Think about maybe have you ever been shocked before? What do you think shocked means? You're right. Being shocked is a strong, upsetting feeling. So when you feel very upset because something happened to you very suddenly, you get shocked. A lot of times you get shocked when things happen that you were not expecting them to happen as. So maybe I really wanted to go on a trip. But then we were all told that we had to stay inside, so I wasn't able to go on my trip. I got really shocked when I found out that I wasn't able to go on my trip. I was like, oh no, I got shocked. I have a sentence to show you that will also help you understand what the word shocked means. I was shocked when I got last place in the race. Maybe I'd been working super hard to be able to get first or second place in the race, but then I must have not ran very well and I got last place. I was shocked when I found out that I got last place. Oh boy. I want you to play the game with me again today, like we did yesterday. I want you to think which of the 4 characters is showing me that they are shocked. Let's take a look. There's my 4 characters. Which one is showing me that they are shocked? When you found out which character it is, point to it for me. Let's find out if you are correct. Were you correct? Did you point to the boy with the yellow shirt on? I did too. Today, when we read our story by Melanie Watt, we're going to see how was Scaredy Squirrel shocked? When was he shocked? What made him become shocked? Another thing I want us to think about when we read the story today is what is similar in this book that we have seen in the last few books that we've read. So far, we've already read 3 books about Scaredy the Squirrel. I want you to think about in this story what is similar in this story to the other ones we've read. I also want you to think about what is the setting. The setting is where the story takes place. Where the story takes place. So think about, where is the story taking place? Where is Scaredy going? Let's see which story we're going to be reading today about Scaredy the Squirrel. The story is Scaredy Squirrel at the beach. Come along with me.
Warning! Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone put on number 65 sunscreen before reading this book.
Scaredy Squirrel never goes to the beach. He'd rather vacation at home alone where it's safe than risk being surrounded by the wrong crowd. A few crowds Scaredy Squirrel wouldn't want to be caught in the middle of.
Herds of sea monsters,
Packs of pirates,
flocks of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, tons of falling coconuts, mobs of lobsters.
So he's perfectly happy to build his very own private beach. Scaredy Squirrel's Guide to Building a Safe Beach. What you need to get started:
paper and crayons, 1 stick, 1 inflatable pool, 1 flashlight, 1 bag of kitty litter, 1 plastic flamingo.
Step 1.
Draw beach scenery.
Step 2.
Use stick to hold upright.
Step 3.
Cover ground with sand.
Step 4.
Inflate ocean.
Step 5.
Turn on sunlight.
Step 6.
Install beach wildlife. And enjoy. No germs here.
It looks like a beach and it feels like a beach, but it doesn't sound like one. Scaredy Squirrel notices something missing: the soothing sound of the ocean. The solution: make a quick trip to the real beach and find a seashell that fits the description below.
Seashell quality and performance chart. Germ-free, shiny exterior, crystal clear ocean sound. Red alert, red alert. Seashell must not, I repeat, not be occupied.
But traveling to the real beach requires careful planning. First, Get a passport. Passport, family, rodent. Type, flying squirrel. First name, Scaredy. Middle name, Orville. Last name, squirrel. Initials, SOS. Place of birth, nut tree. Second, draw a map. Beach map. Mission,
Operation Seashell.
7 o'clock a.m.
Enter box and wait. Don't forget passport.
7:30 a.m.
Get picked up by mail truck. Verify passport.
8:42 a.m.
Arrive at beach and wait until the coast is clear. Don't lose passport.
11:42 a.m.
Exit box and find seashell. Hold passport.
11:49 p.m.
Enter box and wait for pickup. Check passport.
6 o'clock p.m.
Get delivered back to nut tree. Put away passport.
I am here. Seashell should be here. Caution, falling coconuts have a mind of their own. They can knock you out without warning. Important, sea monsters are camera shy, so keep camera close by. Ahoy, matey! Watch for pirates. Arr, they'll make ye walk the plank. Stay away from tribes of jellyfish. You'll be stung by how sneaky they can be. Never trust a mob of lobsters. They are a pinch territorial and are eager to snap. Careful! Birds of a feather flock together. Seagulls can drop by at any time.
But last but not least, travel light and dress accordingly.
Scaredy's beachwear.
This squirrel is a trained professional. Don't try this at home.
Exhibit A.
Protective headgear for falling coconuts.
Exhibit B.
Protective eye patch to fool pirates.
Exhibit C.
Protective flotation device to prevent sinking.
Exhibit D.
Protective camera to discourage sea monsters.
Exhibit E.
Protective compass to avoid getting lost.
Exhibit F.
Protective footgear to shield from jellyfish.
Exhibit G.
Protective rubber band to tame lobsters.
Exhibit H.
Protective oven mitts to block germs.
Exhibit I.
Protective French fry to distract seagulls. Remember, if all else fails, play dead and send an SOS.
The next morning, as planned, Scaredy Squirrel jumps into the box. At 7:30 a.m., he gets picked up. They drive. Welcome to the beach. And drive. At 8:42 a.m., Scaredy gets dropped off and waits. And waits. 11:42 a.m.
A crowd appears.
People were not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel panics and plays dead. Scholars, I noticed that Scaredy Squirrel got shocked when he got out of the box and he realized that the beach was crowded with people. He was absolutely shocked and didn't know what to do, and he panicked and then played dead. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes the perfect seashell is right under his nose. Surrounded by friendly people, he decides to join the crowd. Scaredy Squirrel builds sandcastles, takes pictures, floats around in the ocean, and sunbathes with the others. He forgets all about the flocks of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, herds of sea monsters, packs of pirates, tons of falling coconuts, and mobs of lobsters. He's glad to be part of the crowd. Surf's up! Back at home after a day of fun in the sun, Scaredy Squirrel's inspired to make one more important addition to his own beach. A crowd. Garden gnomes. P.S. As for Scaredy's next visit to the beach, it might be sooner than he thinks.
Red alert! Red alert!
Oh, I just loved that story, Scary Squirrel at the Beach. Did you like it? What was your favorite part? I liked that part too. What was the setting in our story? What was the setting? Was it in outer space? Was it underwater? Where was it? You're right, it was the beach. And he had so much fun at the beach, but at the beginning, he really didn't have as much fun. What feeling was he feeling when he got out of the box at the beach? What was he feeling? Yes, shocked. He was so shocked at what happened at the beach. He didn't know that anyone was going to be there. He thought he was going to be able to go to the beach, grab his shell, and then go home. But he had a giant crowd of people at the beach, and he was so shocked. Did you catch where he was shocked too? I'm so proud of you. Today, after this video, I have one thing I want you to do. I want you to click the link below and fill out, have you ever been to a beach or a pool? And are you afraid to go swimming? Who knows? We wanted to know, was Scaredy Squirrel afraid to go swimming? And we found out in the story. So I want to know, are you afraid to go swimming? I cannot wait to read your responses and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Love you all, and I'll see you here tomorrow for our last book on Melanie Watt. Goodbye, CCP scholars.